Hello, make sure you like and subscribe for more content like this on the channel. Like goal is 10.
You ready, MP? You gotta play the game of your life tonight just for us to even have a chance.
Yo, I know I cooked you last time we played J Moore, but that's Nike's EYBL Select out there. If we're not all on point, they're gonna take turns dogging us. It ain't just on me tonight.
Yeah, but you're checking ice. Dude's a future lotto pick, man. I'm nice and all, but he's on a different level.
Hey, yo, I'm not scared of anybody I'm matched up against.
Oh, yeah? Then why were you wearing street clothes when we played you guys? Disciplinary reasons? That's mad fishy, bro.
Yo, I know you're not talking. You lucky you didn't have to guard me.
If you say so.
Okay, since y'all all highly regarded, why don't y'all tell me what's so special about Tyson Ice McCall? Hey, I'm serious. Put that high basketball IQ to use and help me help us.
He is a bucket, okay? A threat from everywhere. You can't give him any daylight.
He's a machine, bro. You can wait for him to make a mistake, but he never does. He's fundamentally sound.
And dude goes crazy in the clutch. GOAT mode stuff. That's why they call him Ice.
Casual. Lethal. I was at Steph Curry's camp with him last year. He had that aura about him. It's obvious he's gonna be a pro.
This game's gonna have a lot of eyes on it. You got Slam out there, overtime, scouts from everywhere. But Ice isn't the only monster on that team.
Fact.
Which means we've got a chance to do something special. Tyson's got a lot going for him. I don't care. He's 19th in the country. I get that. But he's never beat me. And they've never matched up against us. Everyone in this locker room, and I mean everyone, has worked like crazy to get here. Which means we've got talent too. So let's go out there and show those EYBL dudes why we were chosen to play this game. If you want me to kill a monster, then I'm going for the head. So if you trust me to take on Ice, then I'll trust you to handle the rest. Bring it in on me.
Let's go.
All for one on 3. 1, 2, 3. All for one! Hey, Tyson. What's up, bro? I mean, it's finally good to meet you, and I want to tell you seriously, I like really relate to your story.
MP, right?
Right.
How'd you make this team?
What you mean?
Usually your league sends their best players to get clowned by us. Then there's you. I don't get it.
Okay, see, that type of disrespect, why you capping like you don't know about me yet?
Oh, I know who you are. You're Dion's little pet. He got bored working with blue chippers, plucked you out of nowhere, then you had a hot few weeks, so you start feeling yourself. Here's the thing, though. I know that you know that this ain't real. I know that you're scared that one day soon, the shots are gonna stop falling. You don't belong here, MP. You belong back home, slinging breakfast to townies. And after this game, when you choke in front of all those scouts, that's exactly where you're going.
Good evening and welcome to this 2K presentation of the EYBL Showcase. I'm Joe Lamy with Danny Hogger and Drake Hugo, and we've got a pair of loaded all-star rosters representing the best club basketball players from the West Coast Basketball League and the Nike Elite Youth Basketball League.
And if you've seen these kids play before, you know exactly how talented they are. We're watching the future of basketball on the court today.
And when it comes to the top talent, Drake, names like Ice McCall and MP jump right out at you.
Those two are some of the more well-known names on the list, but you can look up and down these rosters right here. Any of these kids could be stars. EYBL is the consensus top league, but there is talent on both of these rosters.
Well, what a great celebration of the club leagues. The best from the WCBL getting to face the stars of the EYBL. What more can you ask for?
For the Nike EYBL All-Stars, future superstar Tyson Ice McCall has the keys to this offense, with Black and Cologne on the wings, and Robinson and Petrumsky blocking down the paint. And representing the best of the best in the WCBL, the starting five begins with MP at the point. Devontae Mills will be the shooting guard. Carrington will keep their D busy on the wing, while Harris provides some punch at power forward, and the quiet assassin Miles Thunderstone is the anchor in the low post. And the players on the floor, obviously the best of the best for their age group.
And there's a high likelihood that at least one major star is coming out of here, maybe even more. There's just so much talent on the floor, it's sure going to be fun to watch them show off here tonight.
And this game has a bit of a different feel than other All-Star games.
Well, every one of these kids wants to show that they're the best. So that means there's going to be a lot of effort being put in on both sides of the floor.
Puts up a three. Again, MP missing. Black with it. Now guarded by Mills. Black, no good. The WCBL on offense. And MP gets it to go.
And how about that feed? Most young players do one or two things well, but Carrington, he can do a little bit of everything.
Back to McCall. No good from 18. On the wing, it's MP. Defended by McCall. From deep, it's MP. The offensive rebound. Goes back up. And Mills with the layup. And Mills so skilled with the ball in his hands.
Mills has some things he still needs to work on. You can see the playmaking. It's already there. He makes his teammates better, and he does it with joy on his face.
And again, it's the EYBL All-Stars missing the shot. Three-pointer. And it's Jonathan Lack with the rebound. Out to McCall. Cologne on the outside. From outside, it's off the mark.
Yeah, the defender didn't give him much room to get that one off.
And Mills gets the bucket to go.
Quick decision-making from Mills. He didn't stop to think before just pulling up.
The EYBL trailing. And here's McCall. Robinson, defended by Harris. Back to McCall. They need this. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Oh, wheeling that one in for two. Some ice in the veins of McCall. Pun intended.
And the big name for the Nike EYBL team is Ice McCall, currently ranked 19th in the nation on the 2K U250, and for good reason.
Rarely melts down. McCall is a terrific shooter, and he can also create for others. He gives you whatever you want on the offensive end and can create as well as anyone else in his class. Ice is the guy to watch.
Now MP, 9 points in this one. Launches a three, and Robinson pulls it down. Here's Cologne, and the jam by Cologne.
Oh, Cologne can get to the rim in a hurry. Good use of the dribble by the wiry wing.
On the wing, it's MP. McCall covering. Shoots from the baseline. Again, MP missing.
He just flat out missed it. And this is a shot he can make.
Black, guarded by Carrington. Outside, Robinson. McCall, here's Perchumpsky using his post move to get the 2 points.
That's the strategy. Give Perchumpsky the ball and get out of the way. This big man knows what he needs to do inside.
From deep, it's MP. Sinks the tray.
Defensively, this is a guy you have to account for on the perimeter.
And being named to one of these rosters is quite an achievement in of its own.
Yeah, we can't emphasize enough that this is the best of the best playing here. The Nike EYBL is the top circuit in the world. Everyone from there is a top prospect, and I'm sure that it'll be true for many of the players from the WCBL as well.
And the West hits it again from deep.
Great idea to pull up and take the transition 3 right there. The D was in position to block his path to the hoop if he had gone and taken it inside.
Outside, Black. Pass to Perchumpsky. Over Stone. Perchumpsky can't get it to go.
He turned that high percentage shot into a low one by using the fadeaway.
Now Carrington. And here's MP on the outside. What a great assist by Carrington as that one falls.
And right now, he is flat out feeling it from beyond the arc.
No gloves, just the hot hand, and they'd be smart to keep riding that.
Now here's Lack. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Cologne can't hit. And you look at that level of play and the upside for most of these players, this has been an especially gifted class that we're seeing here.
And you think back to some of the all-time great NBA draft classes. 84, 03. I mean, with all the talent we're seeing here, this class could be on those levels.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Now here's McCall. He's guarded tight. Pass to Leftos. Outside, Black. McCall. Will it go? Gets it to go from long range.
So quick, so effective, and a nuisance from distance. Tyson McCall is an elite shooter already, and he's only getting better.
Now MP. 18 points for him. Beyond the arc. Back to Chu. MP high post. Moore. And here's MP on the outside. Another miss by MP. Kicks it to McCall. Cologne. Back to McCall. Aslanoglu. Moore covering. We're on the clock. Here's McCall. Good, and Cologne gets the assist.
And McCall, he's so poised and close. You can't allow him to get comfortable like this.
The West All-Stars leading this one. On the wing, it's MP. Sends it home from three-point land.
Of all the guys who want to leave open on the perimeter, he's the last guy on the list.
Aslanoglu outside.
Right here.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Call outside. Out to Cologne. McCall. Pass to Leftos. Black for three. Great D that time from Devontae Mills. On the wing, it's MP. And another three for the WCBL.
He's not going to miss many of those, if any. Not when he's got that much room.
And so it's the EYBL with it. It's a 14-point game. Now McCall. To the paint. Luan. Beautiful dime for the lay-in.
The man just makes plays. That pass is on point.
MP outside. And the West hits it again from deep.
Terrific pass there, setting up his teammate well.
Now here's McCall, guarded by MP.
Ball coming.
Now here's Cologne. Outside, McCall. Aslanoglu on the screen. The tray. Second shot chance. And the layup good by Cologne.
Getting involved on the offensive glass, coach loves it, and Cologne wins a second chance bucket for his efforts.
It's Chu up top. Now 5 seconds separate the shot clock and the game clock. And here's the EYBL. Trailing by 13. Outside, Black. Mills with the steal. And the first half now in the books. It's the WCBL All-Stars. They lead by 13, and plenty more to come right after this. Thanks for joining us as we start up the second half of this exciting matchup. The best talent on display here in this one. And what a special experience this game must be for these up-and-coming stars.
I hope they're able to just take it all in and enjoy everything involved in this game. Just being here is a huge accomplishment, regardless of the outcome. This is something that'll stick with them for the rest of their lives.
Now Carrington. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard. MP with the bucket.
All about the dime there. Terrific court vision.
Outside, Black. Prachumsi, Stone defending. Prachumsi, good.
Nice form on the jumper from Prachumsi. A big who can hit Jays.
Past MP. Fires from deep. The basket's good. That coming off an assist from Stone.
You just can't leave him alone like that, especially from long range.
Cologne on the outside. Black. Here's Robinson. Shot clock at 6. Rebound goes to the WCBL. Carrington, right side. For 3. The rebound by Cologne. Outside, Black. To the inside. Prachumsi, good.
Well, Lack's on his toes out there. He's focused on the movement of his teammates and looking to find the open man.
Outside, Stone. MP. Inside. Pass now to Harris. Count the basket.
He plays an essential role by getting his guys to their shots.
It's such a nice advantage having an unselfish player like him with a high basketball IQ, always providing for his teammates.
Now here's Lack. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in this game from him. McCall for 3. And Harris pulls down the rebound. To the middle. And Stone with the slam. And as accomplished as Miles Stone is on the court, you wouldn't guess that by meeting him. He's the most laid-back player you'll ever meet.
Yeah, it's funny. He's relentless out there in the post, backing guys down, dunking all over them with authority, and bringing the thunder. But talk to him off the court, and it's like Jekyll and Hyde. Just a very laid-back and chill kid.
Now here's McCall. He's got 10. Count that bucket.
This is what makes McCall such an enticing prospect. His ability to effortlessly take over games with his scoring is so impressive.
Here's Carrington. Screen by MP. Takes the 3. And Drexel Carrington with the triple.
It's been a parade of threes from them ever since halftime.
Yeah, we know what they were talking about during the break. They've been dialed in from deep.
Now a timeout called by EYBL. So both teams making some changes here.
Joey Jackson. Substitution for West All-Stars.
Cologne on the outside. Up top, Black. And again, it's the EYBL All-Stars missing the shot. And you look at the production of these two stars between MP and McCall, it's been all MP so far.
For all the hype we've heard about McCall's offensive ability, it's been MP putting on the show. He's come out of nowhere, and he's outshined one of the top recruits in his class.
Shooting 2.
He hits both from the stripe. A challenging stretch for the EYBL in this one. Pass to Prachumsi. Outside for Johnson. Hits the trifecta.
He caught a glimpse of the open man on the perimeter and sent the pass right over.
Stone on the wing. He's guarded by Prachumsky. Right at the free throw line. And he knocks the jumper down.
This is a nice find by Stone in the mid-range, using his size to get a good look at the hoop from that distance.
Out to the right wing. Aslanoglu on the screen. A nice shot there by Johnson.
A little bit of a defensive breakdown there. He's not the guy you want to leave open on the perimeter.
And the West All-Stars call time here.
Substitution for the EYBL All-Stars. Substitution for West All-Stars.
And some fantastic passing for them in this one.
The ball is flying around. They look like a disciplined, well-coached team out there.
No problem knocking that one down. And every time we've seen Carrington, he's found a way to add something to refine his game.
He does so much with his shooting and his defense that anything else he gives you is icing on the cake. But I love the work ethic he's shown to continue improving, and I'm interested in some cake after the game.
Now here's Prachumsky over Stone. And again, it's the EYBL converting.
He's already learned how to use his height to his advantage.
And when you've got his kind of size, it's an important lesson to learn.
Carrington. Yes, and a nice dime from Stone.
Smooth move by Carrington on the inside, finding that high percentage look.
McCall has it. Outside, Black. Off the mark there with the three. Left side, MP. From the arc.
2 minutes remaining.
Out of bounds. That goes to the EYBL All-Star. A big substitution coming up here for the WCBL. And so it's the EYBL with it. Dish to Tombo. Back to Johnson. Now Tombo. The shot, no good. Here's Schrader. High post, Ben Bishop. MP. Buries it from three-point range.
What a competitor. He's been looking for a shot all game long. He shouldered almost the entire load for them offensively.
Back to Dermonenko. Aslanoglu outside. Kicks it to Johnson. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
And comes right back with a three of his own.
Looking to match the three they just made, I love it.
And here's MP on the outside. The EYBL All-Stars pull it in. And here's the break.
Jeff Schrader. First personal foul. Team is in the penalty.
The first one falls.
At the line for the EYBL All-Stars, Greg Tombo.
He's perfect so far from the line. Now MP. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
MP.
Getting points inside, that's how to make high school coaches feel good.
Prachumsky outside. Pass to Lack. And that's good. And so Prachumsky picks up the apple.
No hesitation. Lack got the ball, pulled up, and immediately took a shot.
Prachumsky with the steal. Down low, Robinson. Up top, Prachumsky. Outside, McCall. Now here's Lack. McCall outside. So MP and the rest of the West Coast All-Stars really showcasing their talent in the win tonight.
What an upset we just witnessed. Against a very talented group, MP was more than up for the challenge. I can't wait to see what the future holds in store for him. You have to think the MP ceiling is sky high at this point.
Absolutely, Drake. And then for the EYBL All-Stars, a lot of talent, but not quite enough to get it done.
Well, Ice McCall, he did what he could, give him the credit, but at the end, they were just outplayed. Clearly, MP came out here to prove something, and it was not going to be denied. His effort was so strong.
Well, that'll do it for now. For Drake Hugo, Danny Hager, this is Joe Lamy. Thank you for joining us.
All right, we're here with MP. MP, big win for you guys as a WCBL All-Star stun. The EYBL Select in a massive upset. Talk about how... Okay. But the matchup everyone was talking about heading into tonight was you?
Turning into a really exciting scene.
Well,
hey, there he is.
Hey.
The man of the hour. Great game,
Good to see you.
Great game, man.
Thanks. So do you think that it was good, Tyson?
MP, what's up, man?
Ronnie, what's good?
I'm here for tryouts.
Oh, right. You here for the dance and for the halftime show. Yeah, look, my man, which one of you talk to that lady over there?
No. The team.
What you mean team, Ronnie?
The team. This team.
They don't have tryouts in the NBA, Ronnie.
Hey, look, I know it's unusual, but I showed the GM my tape, and he said I should come in for a tryout. I'm supposed to meet him here. He's just running a little late.
Right, you're friends with the GM.
Yeah, man, he DM'd me on social media, said he was my biggest fan, and we got to talking.
Right. Yeah, I think you're getting pranked, bro.
Why do you think I'm getting pranked? He's got a profile picture and everything. It's definitely him.
Wait, aren't you like 40 years old or something like that?
No, but check out the sweet jumper.
Whew.
Yeah. Sweet.
That was an experience. That was a what'd you call it? A jumper. That was it.
All I know is it's a bucket.
Yeah, it was changing the top 10. What's up with Rebirth this year? I heard there's big changes coming.
Yeah, you heard right. Rebirth's got 4 levels now. The
4?
higher Rebirth level you unlock, the higher badge levels you start with on Rebirth saves. Plus, you get a boost to badge progression.
Okay. I'm a big believer in ripping the Band-Aid off, so I'm gonna get right to it. Is Europe. That's your path to the NBA.
Wait, you're not kidding. Europe?
Mm-hmm.
No. The play is college. It's always been college.
Plans change, MP.
No, I did everything. Everything I was supposed to. I'm ranked. I have scholarships. Why are we changing the plan now?
Listen. You did an amazing job these past few months. But the problem is that you came into the game too late. You have too much ground to make up for, and you can't do that in college, man.
I'm gonna be honest with you, Mr. Kelly. I'm starting to wonder if you should be my agent.
All right. Can I make my case?
The floor is all yours.
Okay. You can answer questions in Europe that you can't answer in college. Questions that NBA GMs need answers to if they're going to draft you. And most importantly, you can answer them next year. College is at minimum a 2-year plan. You've got too many established players ahead of you to hit as a freshman, and every year you don't get drafted, your odds of getting drafted plummet.
Okay. I want to see what you see. So, walk me through it.
The biggest question facing 80% of players entering the draft is whether they have an NBA body. You go to Europe, play against grown men, you've answered that question.
Still not seeing it. What else you got?
You can prove you don't have character issues.
Man, I was late to one game.
And got suspended for the biggest game of the only season you have played in competitive club league ball. It's not fair, but it's out there. You go to Europe, you can prove that you play with a professional work ethic, and now you've answered another question, a big one.
Okay, so I'm behind. How do I make up all this ground?
In Europe, you'll devote every waking minute to basketball while your peers are back home sweating out midterms. That's a huge advantage. And not for nothing, but the salary in Europe is way better than any NIL you're
The
getting.
only money I care about is the NBA money. I'm not trying to Bonjour, it's me, MP, and I'm coming to you live from France. And this
And go! Let's move! Let's move! Full speed! Full speed! Come on! Let's go!
I got Buggy that time.
Cheaters never win.
No, I got him. Hey, is all the practices this intense?
The first part, yes. Then we do more plays and things of that nature. Then more conditioning. Then more plays. It keeps.
Conditioning is not optional, people. All right? Let's go! Let's go! Move it!
Cap, was that dude raised by a pack of wolves?
What do you mean by this?
All right, first game coming up later today. Walk us through it, MP.
Ooh, okay, we're taking on Nanterre. Look,
And a twilight view of the skyline of Paris, casting its reflection on the River Seine. Welcome, everyone, to 2K's coverage of the FBSL. For 2K Sports, I'm Blake Zuniga with Brian Vanapateni and Tim Swartz. We have a fun one for you tonight. It's Paris FC Basket hosting Nanterre Elite. Some great young talent on these teams.
And the name to watch tonight for Nanterre is Benoit Lambert, who's long been regarded as one of the up-and-coming French talents, and he'll look to leave his mark here tonight.
But Paris has their own prospect making his debut. MP comes in from the U.S., and we'll get to see him in action.
And a bit of a strange path for MP to come over to France, but he'll have plenty of chances to show what he can do, as Nanterre is a sound basketball team.
And a lot of great talent on the floor in this one. But the big name has to be Benoit Lambert, really a guy that could play in the NBA one day.
Now here's Marchand. Shot clock at 6. LTA, no good. Here's Paris. It's a three-point game. MP outside. Pass to Illich. Back to MP. The shot is good on the assist by Illich. Well, we don't know if Lambert has any intention to head over the pond to play in the United States, but the skill is certainly there.
Well, he's so young, but already has a claim as one of the best shooters in all of Europe. very easy release, can hit shots with a hand in his face. He's the star on this Nanterre team, and he's got a bright future.
And so many of the prospects here in France dream of representing Les Bleus on the international stage.
The French national team is as great as it's ever been. You look around this league, and the level of prospects here and going into the NBA is as strong as any nation.
Here's Chauvet. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Unafraid to get into the lane and challenge that defense, Gabriel Chauvet.
MP, Chauvet covering. Back to Ahern. MP. It's rebounded by Marks. And here we see the debut of MP, the guy who made his way over from Vermont in the United States.
Yeah, I'm real interested to watch MP. He's looking to try and carve out a path to becoming a professional player, either here in Europe or back in the NBA. His agent urged him to come to France and develop his game.
Now here's MP. He has 5. Here's Dumont. 1 up, 1 down, and he makes his first shot of this game.
That's just pure will from Dumont right there. Not allowing the physical coverage to deter him.
Back to Chauvet.
Second chance shot, and he sinks the layup.
He was just the first one to react to that miss. A hustle play on the putback.
Over to the left wing.
Back to MP. That shot is good on the assist by Ealer.
Relentless inside effort from MP. He was committed to getting that to go.
You know, one thing for a lot of these young players, this is the first time they're going up against grown men.
The level of strength is something you cannot prepare for. When you face off against players that do this for a living, it's a little bit different than in youth programs.
For MP, it's always full effort. He has never shied away from obstacles.
LTA outside. Outside Chauvet.
Fires the 3.
It's hauled in by Paris. Dumont on the wing.
Down low. Here's MP. Missed inside. And if they time it right, they can end this quarter with a little 2 for 1.
And that's how you really want to end a quarter. Bodied him up and made him alter the trajectory of the shot that time.
Definitely. Some very sound defense played on that trip down.
Now here's Lambert.
Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him.
Well, Marchand's so good at getting the ball in the hoop. The defense has their hands all over it.
It's his first trip to the line.
Here's the 2 basket all time.
We're now about a minute into the second quarter play. This one for 3.
And a nice shot by Beaumarchais. And for the young players like MP joining this team, they're trying to find their role in the rotation.
It's not always easy, how to fit in here in Europe. It's a really high level of play. It's especially difficult for those like MP who come from overseas. The answer 3 from MP. Listen, he never backs down. MP is a guy who's had to earn everything.
To Beaumarchais.
The shot's good.
His presence as a scorer has a calming effect for them. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Now here's Vasseur. High post MP.
12 points for him. Inside.
Beaumarchais. Vasseur defending. And out of bounds. Harris will take it.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Quarter 2, and we're about 2 minutes in.
MP outside. Back to Zadirko. Ahern.
Here's MP.
Out to Ahern.
Here's MP.
That falls. Nice feed that time from Ahern.
And the coach of this Paris FC team, Wayne Graves, he worked his way through the ranks. He would spend some time as an assistant coach in the NBA before relocating to Europe.
No doubt. Graves is an American coach, and that shows up a bit in the sets he draws up. But at the end of the day, he's proved that he knows his X's and O's.
Harris trailing. Pass to Portier.
And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second period. Back to MP. The three. That's in, and he's 7 of 12 now for the game.
Well, MP certainly found his groove tonight. The defense can't allow him to keep rolling like this.
Marshall outside from about 19 feet. That's Chauvet missing. To the middle. And he lays it straight in.
And the lead goes right back over. What a seesaw battle we've got here.
Absolutely. This game's right there for the taking, but neither team can grab it. Somebody's got to take charge.
Let's see how it plays out.
Peltier outside, and Elich pulls it down.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Lucky he was off.
I hope that was a mistake by the D, because if that's how they plan to guard him, they're going to have some problems.
And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Back to MP. Pass to Ahern. MP. Chauvet covering. 5 on the clock. Here's MP for 3. That counts. And he's put up 13 shots. Now he's made 8 of them.
Well, the three-pointer has to be his best friend today, no question.
It has been today, anyway. Most of his points have been courtesy of the deep ball.
Three-pointer's a nice friend to have. Really tough for this club right now, trying anything to stop the run.
And no matter what they try, it doesn't work. Try to slow it down and just get back to the basics and the fundamentals.
And I'm sensing this game really starting to swing their way.
Yeah, they're taking charge, no doubt about it. And that lead's going to get more and more comfortable as they do.
I agree, Brian. Let's see how this one plays out.
Now here's Chauvet. He's got 5. To Peltier. And 5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Girard. To the paint. Shot to end the cold run. And he takes it up and lays it in.
Give an assist there, not for a pass, but for the solid screen set on the inside that freed him up and made the layup possible.
So we conclude the first half. Harris FC basket ahead, leading by 6. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. Good to have you back with us for this matchup between Nanterre Elite and Harris FC Basket. The second half just getting underway. The one thing we can be sure of, there will be plenty of scouts in the stands for all of these games.
Yeah, the French League is a hotbed for talent, and scouts from all over will be watching. There's a chance several of these players make the jump to a bigger club, or even, dare I say, the NBA.
Now here's Marks. Shot is off by Marshall. Back to Zadirko. That one, good for 2.
Wow, Zadirko with 3 key words. Get off me.
Nanterre trailing here. Tries to break his ice. And it's good on the lay-in.
Terrific use of the crossover there to throw the defender off balance. I like that move.
Yeah, got him on the wrong foot, and bam, blew by him.
And MP gets it to go.
Well, you have to love the confidence on display from MP. He knows how dangerous he can be off the catch.
Outside Chauvet. Marks. Marchand, defended by Elich. With his first shot attempt, good from Lambert. And without a doubt, the star of this Nanterre Elite team is Benoit Lambert. He can shoot the lights out, fellas.
We talked about Lambert's shooting, but he has a polish to his game that you rarely see from players this young. It's a big reason why scouts are so excited to see him develop.
Here's Marchand. Elich with the strong defensive effort. And it's Harris with the ball. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Marchand outside. Peltier outside. And it's off from three-point range. It's Harris leading. NB guarded by Lambert. And the ball out of play. Nanterre will have it. Now
Now here's Marshall.
He has 6.
Outside for Marks.
And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so we'll shoot 2 here.
That's on Dumont.
Well, Marks was ready to get roughed up inside. He's pretty much always prepared for physical coverage.
Here's Paris.
Leading by 5.
Pass to Elich.
And here's MB from the arc.
Rebound by Nanterre.
Lambert up top. Zadirko defending.
Up top, Marchand. Outside, Chauvet.
Clock at 6.
Lambert. And once again off the mark by Nanterre.
To the inside.
Nice shot by Elich. And Bogey Elich might not be the player he once was, but he can still be a factor.
From the burst he used to have is replaced by his leadership on the floor. Much like his twin brother Lazar, who plays for Madrid, Elich is a guy who has found success throughout the years and knows how to win.
One item that stood out is their ball movement.
Things are definitely clicking, and more importantly, it's tough to defend.
I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
The D may have done just enough there.
Back to Marks.
That's tipped.
And it's out of bounds. Nanterre able to retain possession here.
6 on the shot clock.
Pass to Beaumarchais.
Wide open.
It's rebounded by Dumont.
I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Looked good here, too. I'm as shocked as you.
And here's MP from the arc. That's good, and it's Dumont with the assist.
I love this about MP. He can stretch you out and really extend that defense.
Here's Marks. He's covered by Ahern. Now here's Marks.
Defense right on him.
It's hauled in by Paris. And so far, we've seen MP getting the better of Lambert out there. Are you guys surprised?
Well, a lot of scouts being here to watch Lambert do his thing, but MP has been the star of the show so far. There's no denying that.
Peltier outside. Pass to Lambert.
To halt the run. The shot misses. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game.
Paris FC basket ahead.
They lead by 13. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling here on 2K.
And we welcome you back to Paris. The two teams are all set as we get this fourth quarter going. We're getting ready for Nanterre.
And just about over 1.5 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Good work there as it goes.
A big lead becomes bigger. They're playing with purpose, guys.
And that goes for both ends of the floor. They've been controlling the action everywhere.
Just dominant.
That one falls.
That's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Outside Elich. MP.
The three is up. Drains the three-pointer.
It has been a three-point barrage for them since halftime.
Yeah, I don't know if it's been by design or by accident, but either way, it's been impressive.
Maybe the coach just went up to the locker room chalkboard and just put a number 3 out there.
The defenders didn't really even get a sniff of him on that move to the cylinder.
And stolen by Chauvet. Peltier outside.
A rebound by Zadirko.
And it's Paris with the ball. MP outside.
There's the three.
Marchand with the rebound.
Around 3 minutes gone by here in the fourth quarter.
Good from Lambert.
Well, everybody knows that Lambert can do work outside, but what you might forget is he's got no trouble scoring inside as well.
Here's MP. And the layup's good off the glass.
It's been an excellent performance from the field for him.
Marshall outside. And the jam by Lambert.
Well, at almost 7 feet tall, Lambert can certainly hammer it home, especially when he's given ideal position.
Back to MP. That one falls. Nice feed from DeMol.
An example right there, guys, of how they never started posting, even as their lead kept growing.
Well, Tim, they're just a determined group. There's no neutral gear, no matter what the lead is. It's only full speed ahead, and that's the type of basketball I love to watch.
Yeah, 100 miles an hour.
Screen by Lambert. Chauvet, that's good.
Well, out here in Europe, there are no shortage of sharpshooters. Chauvet showing off his long-range talent.
Ahern, no good. Chauvet with it.
Lets it go from deep.
Chauvet missing again. MP outside. Sadirko right side. Ahern outside.
Nailed from three-point land.
And that caps off what's been a phenomenal showing for them.
Yeah, Tim, I'd like a piece of that cake if I could have it.
What type of cake?
Now here's Chauvet. Covered by MP. Screen by Lambert. Marks attacking. Solid defense from Ahern. Stolen by Marchand. That'll do it. Paris FC coming away with the win. A nice showing from the young team.
Everyone knew this Paris team, they'd be young, but I think they've turned some heads with how far along they are in their development.
A lot to like here from Paris. You know, the debut of MP gives their fan base hope for the season.
I'll be interested in how he develops over the year, because he can clearly be an impact player for Paris.
MP, thanks for joining us.
No problem. Happy to be here.
How are you adjusting to the level of competition in France? It's a big step up from high school, yes?
They play hard here in France, and everyone's a pro, so the level of competition is a lot better than in high school. But I got some great teammates and coaches, and they're helping me get up to speed.
Okay, so despite the adjustment, you managed to outplay Benoit Lambert. Was that a focus for you tonight?
Yeah, my focus is always going to be on winning. I've made no secret that I want to play in the NBA, so I know that Benoit is a big-time prospect here, but I'm here to work on my game, become the best player I can be, and help my team get wins.
Thank you, MP.
You're welcome.
Pete, you want to put a little something in your ear, okay?
Yeah, go ahead. I'm listening.
All right. Now, I know we're here to work on your draft stock, but I saw your post-game interview the other day, and I don't think you should talk about the NBA with the press that much.
What you mean?
Same goes for your social videos.
Wait. I'm just being honest out there. Like, I don't understand what that has to do with the management. You even said that it was okay in the contract negotiations.
No. Look, I'm not worried about management. I'm worried about your teammates. They might not like a constant reminder that you see them as a stepping stone.
But that's not true.
I know. But you've got a lot to gain if this team is successful. Paris doesn't have an automatic berth to the EBA championships, but playing well in that tournament would be huge for your draft stock.
No, yeah, you're right. I hear you, Austin, 100%.
Okay, good. Look, but other than that, you're doing an outstanding job, okay? You came here to outplay top prospects, and you're doing it. Nice work.
I appreciate that, Austin.
All right. Talk soon.
Yep. You really need to give that snooze button a break, Boggy.
You say nothing.
Oh, man. Hey, Cap. I think he's finally starting to respect me.
No, you have not earned this yet.
Right. Because I'm a rookie.
If this is something you want, for Bogdan to like you, you must continue doing what you are doing. First person in the gym, and the last person out. And then maybe after a few months' time...
Yo, what's up, everybody? It's your boy, MP, and I'm coming to you live.
An iconic view of the medieval architecture and waterways of Strasbourg, France. We've got FBSL action coming your way. I'm Blake Zuniga with Tim Swartz and Brian Beneficeni. We welcome you to our coverage of Paris FC for Strasbourg here on 2K Sports.
And the name that everyone is here to watch is Vincent Leduc. This guy is one of the top prospects in all of France. We are so excited to see what he can do out on this floor.
Yeah, Leduc might be one of the best that France has to offer. But Paris has an American prospect with MP.
Yeah, you know, Paris, they're so excited about the development of MP. They think he is every bit as talented as Leduc, and tonight they have a chance to prove it. Well, you know, we've seen some great playmakers come out of France before, but Vincent Leduc might be the best of them when he's finished with his career.
Now here's MP. Outside Illich. MP. Yes, and a nice assist from Illich.
I love this about MP. He can stretch you out and really extend that defense.
Pass to Leduc.
Well-timed pass, and it goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
As you said, Leduc, an incredible playmaker, and his feel for the game is something that has him rated as one of the top prospects in the league.
Well, the vision he displays is unreal. When you have a player so young, to have such a strong understanding of space and passing, that's something that coaches dream about.
Oh, you look at the potential they do, it's through the roof.
The way he can facilitate is rare. He's not there quite yet, but you could see him having the type of vision that LeBron, Jokic, and Chris Paul have. It's got that kind of potential.
Now here's MP. He's got 5.
He kind of short-armed that one after doing a nice job to get open. It's disappointing.
Outside for Lemieux. Miller
drills it from outside.
Confident stroke for Miller. Strasbourg, they want him in those catch-and-shoot chances.
Outside Illich. Here's MP.
Sadirko. He can't hit that time.
And we know the backstory with MP. I think he's used his time in France as a way to prove to others that he can play at an elite level.
And we don't know if that's in Europe or back in the United States, but you just get the feeling from MP that this stint is a bit of a showcase for the rest of his career.
Lets it go from deep.
And another miss by Paris. Strasbourg trailing.
In the left wing.
Pass to Roquefort.
It's good, and he makes his first shot of the game.
Putting that size to work in the painted area. Roquefort just going for it.
Ahern outside. Now Illich. And here's MP from the arc.
Unable to get that one to go.
Here's Roquefort. Here's Monsieur. And the dunk by Monsieur.
Well, playing with a high motor, Monsieur kept it alive, and he paid off.
Ball defended by Miller. Outside for Illich.
Off his leg. And the ref's whistling a kickball. Both teams...
Strasbourg calls timeout. Dubois. Lambert. He's covered by Leduc.
And around a minute gone here in the second quarter. Clock at 6. There's the triple.
That shot by Leon, no good. And for some of these athletes coming in from overseas, it can be quite the culture shock.
It's not easy to adjust to a team in a city you don't know with a language you don't speak. It's a bit of a time to grow up moment, if you will, but those who make it can flourish.
And just about a minute and a half has passed here in the second quarter.
Again, the miss by Strasburg basket throw. Harris with the lead. Fortier outside. Back to MP.
A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, it's been a long time without a bucket. Focus. Way to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
We may have to pause the game. The basket's still shaking.
Yeah, he got as much power as he could behind that two-hander.
It's good from long range.
Well, with all the youth that Paris FC has, you would think that they lean on their vets, but they've got some young guys really stepping up.
Yeah, very quickly, guys like MP and other younger players have found ways to contribute. Kind of seems like Paris FC gets stronger every time they take the court.
And Paris making a change here. Here's Leduc. Lemun. He's covered by Ahern.
Leduc's got room, and that one comes up a bit short.
Pass to MP, and stolen by Roquefort. Now here's Lambert. Vasseur defending. And there's a foul called on MP.
That is his first foul of the game. So both teams making some changes here. And now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter of basketball.
Left side, Leduc.
Over MP.
Strasburg again missing. And we've seen MP start to adjust to the speed of the French league, looking much more comfortable.
Oh, listen, guys, it can be rough when you first start playing the game professionally. But MP has got his fitness right and has the look of a pro player now.
Outside Leduc.
Over MP. And good as it rattles through the hoop.
Well, it's no wonder why Leduc is so highly rated among the draft prospects. He has tremendous offensive instincts and upside.
And MP gets it to go.
His ball distribution has been outstanding.
Yeah, Tim, all you have to do is look at the numbers. Those assists do not lie.
And they keep piling up.
Outside Vasseur. Back to Leduc.
Lays it up and banks it in.
Strasburg leans on Leduc for his passing, but don't overlook his ability to score from just about anywhere.
MP.
A beautiful reverse layup.
The way this roster is constructed for Strasburg, they need to do a lot of their damage with the starting five.
Well, the on-off numbers for Ledoux are pretty startling. There's a lot of talent on the bench for Strasburg, but I'm not sure if it's quite game ready just yet.
Now here's Zadirko. This is the most they've led by, 13 points.
Elich. Aaron on the wing.
5 on the clock. Let's go. And it falls all over the rim and in.
Zero hesitation from MP. I love seeing the confidence.
Here's Leduc. Again, Leduc missing. MP on the wing.
There's the three, and he's good on the three ball. And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half.
Paris FC basket ahead.
They lead by 18. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
The third quarter is now underway here between Paris and Strasburg. And for guys that have played or watched both this league and the NBA, there are some stark differences.
Yeah, no doubt. You know, Europe, there's a lot less isolation, much more team-oriented play. And really, you talk about the skill of these players. Pretty much everybody can hit a jumper from distance as well.
Well, Paris needs Ahern's scoring from all over the floor. His three-point shooting can trigger their entire attack.
Now here's Miller. Shoots over to Mall.
Miller can't get it to go.
Ahern outside. Back to MP.
To the wing, right side.
Outside Dumal. Elich. Defended by Elich. Lemieux, that's good.
O'Reilly win. Lemieux able to sneak in for two.
To the paint.
Here's Elich. That's good, and it's MP with the dime.
And with Coach Wayne Graves for Paris FC, this is a bit of a chance for him to showcase what he can do as a coach.
Well, if Coach Graves can lead this team in the EBA tournament, he'll turn some heads for sure. It's not easy to do with such a young roster, but the talent, it's there.
Now here's MP.
20 points for him.
Back to Dumal.
Just 5 on the clock.
MP, no good.
Yeah, he didn't have a hand in his face. I thought for sure he was going to bury that one.
Leduc, guarded by Dumal. 3, Lemieux.
A rebound by Zadirko.
He didn't punish them for the weak coverage, but they can't count on him missing.
He's got to go right back to that shot.
Here's MP for 3. Hits it from three-point range.
Well, once MP gets going, it's like an avalanche. Just get out of the way and let him take over.
Outside Leduc. It's hauled in by Paris.
Some of the shots he's taken have been head scratchers. He's out there playing like it's a game of horse.
Back to MP.
From the arc.
Another 3 for Paris.
And they are just killing them with the three-point shot here in the second half.
Yeah, and the defense knows it. They are fully stretched out there trying to stop the three and still haven't been able to do it.
I don't know defensively what they can do different at this point.
He did so well to lead his teammate right to the ideal spot.
Jacks up a 3.
The shot is good on the assist by Elich.
Yeah, he's the leading scorer in this game and has been the dominant figure today, no doubt.
And they've been looking at a sink offensively.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
You gotta appreciate the decisiveness Leduc showed there. He knows he has the green light to fire off the catch.
Now here's MP.
He has 29.
What a showing we've seen from MP. He's clearly had more of an impact on the game than Leduc.
It seems like MP has stepped it up a notch, maybe trying to show that he's the guy to watch instead of Leduc. For whatever the reason, there is no question he's been a force on offense with the ball in his hands.
MP with it. He's covered by Leduc. Elich, no good.
To the middle.
Roper. And Roper throwing it down.
This is the one they needed, and it's right when they needed it. They really couldn't afford, Brian, to wait any longer.
Yeah, but it's still a big hill to climb. It was essential that they at least made some kind of dent in the lead before we get to the fourth quarter.
Yeah, step by step, dude.
Strasburg with the ball.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Here's Miller. Soft touch off the glass.
Well, things are finally coming together for them. The deficit's still pretty big, but at least they're moving in the right direction.
Yeah, and facing that kind of deficit, they're going about it the right way. They're getting aggressive on defense, getting stops, and then taking good care of the basketball at the other end.
Yeah, at least now they're playing good basketball.
At the end of the third quarter, a huge lead, and this one may already have been decided.
Paris FC basket ahead.
Running away with it. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on...
Now tipping off this fourth quarter action between Paris FC basket at Strasburg Basket Pro having a tough go here. Miller outside. Shoots. And the basket by LeDuc.
A huge scoring night for LeDuc. We're seeing why most are saying he'll be a first-round pick. Another gem from France.
Sadirko right side. Outside Illich. Here's MP for three. And Paris another triple.
They built this lead through plays exactly like that. He's easily been their most consistent performer.
No question about it. He's hit everything he's looked at.
And just give him any bit of space and it's automatic tonight.
Monsieur for three. And it's MP with the rebound.
They had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And when he's open like that, you don't see him miss that sort of look very often. Pure speed from LeDuc on the fast break, and that's all he needs to find his bucket.
And stolen by Luxford. Outside Monsieur.
From past the arc.
It's hauled in by Paris. Ahern outside. Pass to MP. The kick out to DeMol. MP unloads. Paris FC basket with another miss. Outside Monsieur. LeDuc covered by MP. And it's LeDuc with the three.
Clean three-point shot from LeDuc. Focused and under control.
Kicks it out to MP.
And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
An example right there, guys, of how they never started coasting, even as their lead kept growing.
Well, Tim, they're just a determined group. There's no neutral gear, no matter what the lead is. It's only full speed ahead, and that's the type of basketball I love to watch.
Yeah, 100 miles an hour. If you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Tries it from the top of the key.
That falls. Nice feed that time from Ahern.
This game's over, guys. I think we can say that with certainty.
Yeah, we'd like to officially welcome everyone to garbage time.
Welcome, guys.
Sadirko outside. LeDuc with the steal. Pass to Monsieur.
Banked in off the glass.
Well, the defense has to bring more effort against Monsieur down there, or else he's going to just torch him inside.
The kick out to DeMol. MP.
Sinks the three-pointer.
Well, if it wasn't already out of reach, it is now thanks to the spurt that they're having.
And why put on the brakes now, Tim? I say just keep on firing.
Man, Brian, you want to run up the score?
Fires from deep.
And Paris another triple.
Well, he's scored over half their points so far. That's just a major contribution.
Outside Lemieux. Back to LeDuc.
Makes it off the glass.
Here's MP.
Off the mark.
That's going to put a ribbon on this one. Paris FC comes into town and secures the win.
Well, when you got a young team like Paris is, it's never easy.
Vincent Leduc is considered one of France's best playmakers, but you thoroughly outplayed him tonight. What does that say?
Look, I have a ton of respect for guys in this league, guys like Vince. That's why I'm here. Because going up against these guys is going to make me a better basketball player. So to outplay someone like Vince, that means I'm on the right track. And it makes me want to work even harder.
On top of outplaying LeDuc, you helped lead Paris to victory. Talk about it.
My job is to do whatever this team needs. Whatever that is, that scoring, defense, playmaking, rebounding, whatever. I feel like I could do it all. And I want these guys to know I'll run through a brick wall for them if I have to. I'm not committed.
How was the escargot?
Austin, bro, them things was bussin'. I mean, it's basically just a bunch of butter and garlic, but it also has some crunchy bread on it. I don't even know what it was, but hey, look, Americans give Snell a bad rap, but them things was so good.
No, I agree. I love it. All right, so look, I want to give you an update on your draft stock, all right?
Oh, yeah, let me hear it.
Things are looking really good. Everyone's raving about your work ethic. Your coach told a scout you're more ripped than 50 Cent.
Yeah, he's got to stop doing that. And he just also needs to update his references.
Right. And you've played great against the top prospects. Your game is looking polished.
Great, so all good news.
Yeah, that's right. Most mocks have you solidly in the second round at this point.
Second round?
Okay, I know you, MP, and I know you're better than that. But this is all going according to plan, all right? This time last year, you weren't even in the 2K250. Now the NBA is looking like a foregone conclusion. Let that sink in. That's massive.
Yeah. You're right, man. This is good. This is good for us.
It's better than good. And if you can make it to the EBA championship, you've got a chance to make things great. So keep doing what you're doing. It's working.
Yeah. I will. I got you, Austin. Thanks.
In tonight's matchup against Marseille, you get a first-hand look at Louis L'Aigle-Dupont, who's currently projected to be a first-round draft pick in this year's NBA draft. Have you had a chance to watch any tape on your fellow draft prospect?
Yeah, well, they call him the Eagle for a reason. He's a great finisher with both hands. I mean, just tremendous hops. They're gonna try to get him running downhill with a full head of steam. So yeah, we need to communicate, not get caught on screens, and challenge him at the rim.
This is a do-or-die game for Paris FC Basket. Win and you'll earn a berth at the European Basketball Alliance Championship Tournament, and lose and you're out. Obviously, you have the rest of the FBSL season no matter what. But how important is it for you to play in an EBA championship?
Yeah, well, the EBAs don't start until after the French season is over, so we try not to get too wrapped up in that. Tonight we play Marseille, and they're a great team. So my focus is on them 100%.
Thanks, MP.
And just moments ago, an aerial view above the Arc de Triomphe monument here in Paris. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for joining us for tonight's FBSL action between Paris FC and Marseille. I'm Blake Suniga with Tim Swartz and Brian Beneficeni. Guys, this should be a fun one.
It's old versus new here. It's an interesting one. Veteran Marseille on one side, looking to steal a win against the youth movement, Paris FC.
And tonight, Paris needs this victory to qualify for the EBA tournament.
Well, certainly a lot on the line for MP and the rest of the Paris squad. But I know that Louis Dupont and Marseille would love the chance to play the spoiler here in front of a rowdy Parisian crowd.
Well, really, guys, so much on the line tonight for Paris FC. A win here against Marseille, and they'll punch their ticket to the EBA tournament. But if they lose, that's the end of their championship aspirations for this year.
Now here's MP. Pass to Ahern. For three. Good on the three-point shot.
Well, Paris needs Ahern scoring from all over the floor. His three-point shooting can trigger their entire attack.
You get the feeling that MP is going to do everything in his power to get this Paris team into the tournament.
For MP, it's not just about getting to the tournament. He wants to win the whole thing. And usually a team from France has as good of a chance as any to make some noise there. There are some great teams in Spain and Turkey as well, but from what I've seen, they could do it.
And we knew coming into this season that Marseille would be strong, but they really turned it on down the stretch.
No doubt. I mean, Dupont has led the way, taking his game to another level the last few weeks. Overall, the entire team, they've surpassed their fans' expectations already.
Now here's MP.
Let's go with a three. And Paris, another triple.
As MP continues to develop, he just becomes more consistent from deep.
To the paint. Bourgeois. Parker defending. Here's MP for three. That's good. And he's now 3 for 4 from the floor.
They've been playing very smart offensively in the first half. I think that's safe to say.
The numbers support that. They're shooting much better percentage from the field.
Let's see if they can keep it up. But you look at the path Paris FC took to get to this point. The youngsters on the team have stepped up big time.
Well, whenever this team has looked out of gas, guys like MP have stepped up and found ways to keep them going. It's kind of a Cinderella story, but they feel that they're far from midnight.
Now here's MP.
He's got 8. Here's the Dirko. Bourgeois, get that out. Here's Parker, and he uses the glass on the layup.
Well, this is where Parker excels. When he's inside near the basket, he can be a force.
Here's MP for 3. That's good, and that's his 4th basket of the game. He's a strong 4 for 6.
Pass to Dupont.
Oh, there's the alley. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
You know, Blake, it's hard to decide which was better. The pass, the catch, or the slam?
I don't think there's any wrong answer to that question. Sensational alley-oop.
Way to avoid the question.
Yeah, come on, Blake. Stop avoiding the question, all right? But, hey, you wouldn't know they're the team trailing when they're able to pull off plays like that.
Without a doubt, this Marseille squad belongs to Louis Dupont. Really a gifted finisher, one of the best finishers in all of Europe.
He's the heartbeat of this team, and he is their leader. Marseille can go as far as Dupont takes them, and the way he's played all season, the sky is the limit for Legle.
And MP gets it to go.
Shooting with no hesitation. You just have to admire MP's confidence in firing off the catch.
Now here's Brisebois.
No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Down low. Count it.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way. He's got all types of tricks up his sleeve.
It's Paris leading. Outside Illich. MP.
No good from outside.
Brisebois outside.
The floater, and some nice defense there to end the quarter. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Paris FC basket ahead. They lead by 7. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in a moment.
Welcome back to Paris for the second quarter.
Both teams making substitutions here.
And here we are in Paris, such an incredible city. Obviously a cultural center for the world, but also the heart of the basketball scene in France.
So many great players have gotten their start here, and what a dream it must be for these players to come and play in Paris. It can feel a bit surreal, I can imagine, but everybody on the floor has earned their spots tonight.
And it's Paris with the ball. MP outside. Aaron on the wing. MP.
Drains it from beyond the arc.
And MP is just taking charge right now. Every time he gets the ball, he's looking to score.
Pass to Bourgeois. Harris grabs the miss.
Nice play on D, got the hand in his face and prevented him from getting an easy look.
Exactly, Tim. He wasn't just alert, but he was aware and reacted quickly to the shot.
And that takes smarts and a lot of experience. You know, we saw MP get tested multiple times this season by his opponents and sometimes really by his own team. But he's passed every test thrown his way.
And the resilience that MP has shown this year cannot be ignored. It's not easy to find success in a strange land, but MP has done that and then some.
And he's good on the three ball.
Well, a three-pointer has to be his best friend today, no question.
It has been today, anyway. Most of his points have been courtesy of the deep ball.
Three-pointer's a nice friend to have.
Here's Riard. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points in the game.
Brisebois, no good.
MP outside for three. And Paris, another triple.
What a half he's having from downtown. He's been locked in since the moment he stepped on the hardwood.
Brisebois outside. Outside Dupont. Oh, slammed in by Dupont.
Well, it doesn't take a private eye to figure out why they call Dupont Le Egg. He simply soars through the air, and along with Barcelona's Alvarez, has a claim to the best dunker in Europe.
Reminds me a bit of a player named Han Chi, who played a few years over here. You might remember him as the Flying Dragon. They both have the ability to explode off the floor when they take it to the rack.
Pass to Dupont.
Foul called that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line.
There's Dupont living up to his reputation as an aggressive slasher. Gave the defense no choice but to foul him.
And Marseille making a change here. Here's MP.
28 points for him.
Up top Dumont. MP. Pass to Dumont. And stolen by Brisebois.
From about 10 feet out, and he connects with the jumper.
Left side, Elich.
To the middle.
Here's MP. Yes, and a nice assist from Elich.
Athletic play from MP inside, getting around the traffic and finding a shot.
2-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock.
Outside Dupont. Pass to Parker. Back to Dupont.
And that one good.
And that assist got a little nod from his teammate after the basket.
Good if it goes. And that's not going to go. A dominating first half of play, and so far it hasn't been close.
Paris FC basket ahead.
Leading by 17. And we will be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
Yeah, if you're just joining us here on 2K Sports, it's Paris FC basket hosting Marseille basketball as we get going here in the second half for this FBSL matchup. Well, you look at the French culture, they absolutely love their sports here.
Soccer, or rather, let me be correct here, football is still king and probably always will be, but basketball isn't too far behind now. The popularity of the sport has exploded here in the last few years. And with Wemby doing his thing in the NBA, I think it's going to continue to grow.
Now here's Elich.
Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. To the inside.
Back to Bourgeois.
Inside. Parker. A rebound by Zadirko. To the middle.
Nice shot by Elich.
Yeah, you got to get Elich harder than that if you want to prevent him from scoring. Terrific poise.
Pass to Dupont. Back to Bourgeois.
And he lobs it up. Oh, slammed in by Dupont.
What fantastic communication between teammates on the alley-oop.
And that's what you need to pull that off.
It was almost telepathic.
Telepathic, I think that's a good way to describe it. Both ends of that play were fantastic.
That's deflating for a team. Coughing the ball up and then having it turn into immediate points at the other end.
Yeah, that just feels like giving up 2 buckets.
To the paint, Here's Parker. That falls. Great assist by Bourgeois.
He did so well to lead his teammate right to the ideal spot.
Tipped. And so it looks like Paris will retain possession here.
You're always taking a chance on those long passes. They're lucky the D couldn't come up with it.
And Paris FC basket, call time. Here's MP. 32 points in the game. Fires from deep. Buries it from three-point range. When you think back to how MP looked at the start of this season, we've seen a lot of growth in this game.
You know, you think back, like, when you talk about the start of this season, there were some shaky moments. But once he started getting comfortable, you could see everything start to fall in place for him. He's been crucial in the success of Paris FC.
Now here's MP. He has 35. Shot clock at 6. Lets it go. Rebounded by Brisebois.
That's a missed opportunity right there.
We'll be the first to tell you that's one he should have buried.
And we'll be the second to tell you that's one he should have buried.
Here's DuPont. 16 points for him. Here's Parker. And again, it's Marseille converting.
Oh, what a smart feed by DuPont. Not known for his passing, but it's a part of his game he's been working on.
To the left side wing. High post MP. To the inside. Zadirko. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
Very high quality shot. Can't get enough of those.
What a game we've seen from MP here. He's completely outclassed DuPont on the offensive end so far.
And not for lack of effort, DuPont has tried to get things going, but right now, MP is the one who is soaring over the competition.
Brisebois long range, and it's MP with the rebound. Dumont. MP outside. Fires it. It's hauled in by Bourgeois. Brisebois outside. Pass to Parker. That one falls, coming off Brisebois' feet.
Well, it's a good thing he showed up today, because without him, they'd be in much deeper trouble.
Now Elich. Back to MP. Nice form on the 20-footer.
And I love MP's shot selection. Just keeping things simple and taking what the defense is giving him.
Barrow up top. He's covered by Ahern. MP on the wing. 37 points for him. From deep. Hits it from three-point range.
It's so nice to have someone who can take charge like he has.
They've got to be feeling good about having the ball in his hands at that end of the floor right now.
Yeah, he's just been so smooth.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double. Welcome back. It's the final quarter of action here. Both teams making some changes here. Now called Paris. One item that stood out is their ball movement.
Things are definitely clicking, and more importantly, it's tough to defend.
Bangs home the trifecta.
And add another three-pointer to their second half total.
They came out of the break dropping bombs and are just not letting up.
You love to see that.
Now here's MP. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by Bourgeois. And here's Marseille. Pass to DuPont. Wide open. Good on the jump shot.
I like seeing DuPont use the mid-range area of the floor. He's good at taking what the defense gives him.
Outside Dumont. MP. Guarded by DuPont. MP, no good. Brisebois outside. Barrow outside. Pass to Parker. Over Zadirko. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. Left side, Elich. MP. And another miss by Paris.
You know, he might be a little overconfident if he's taking shots like that.
Yeah, I don't care how hot he may or may not be. He's never hitting that shot. I mean, me, yeah, I might be able to hit that shot, but he's never going to be able to hit it.
Maybe. Nice D from DuPont. Here's Marseille with the ball.
They trail by 18. Back to Parker.
Out to Brisebois. The shot is good. Parker making the play.
Well, the perimeter is where Brisebois earns his living. Defenders can't lose track of him out there.
And here's MP from the arc. Cams it from downtown.
An example right there, guys, of how they never started posted, even as their lead kept growing.
Well, Tim, they're just a determined group. There's no neutral here. No matter what the lead is, it's only full speed ahead, and that's the type of basketball I love to watch.
Yeah, 100 miles an hour. Oh, and look at how well he led them in there with that pass.
Can't connect from short range.
And so it's Marseille with it. Out to Brisebois.
This one for three.
And again, it's Marseille basketball from deep.
And when Brisebois is shooting with confidence, he's a real problem. Outstanding initiative right there, catching and firing.
And here's MP from the arc. Drills it from outside.
This game's over, guys. I think we can say that with certainty.
Yeah, we'd like to officially welcome everyone to garbage time.
Welcome, guys.
And they can burn some clock if they want.
And calm down. Get a little breather here, too.
Pass to Dumont. MP.
No good on the three. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock.
Arrow shot is off.
And confident play we're seeing out of them.
Yeah, the scoreboard tells the story.
And here's MP from the arc.
And the rebound goes to Marseille basketball. Final horn sounds, and Paris FC gets the win. They have now secured a spot in the EVA tournament, and what a thrill it must be for all these fans here at home.
I mean, to even qualify for the EVA tourney was kind of a pipe dream at the start of the season. And now, they've done it. Wayne Graves, MP.
MP, congratulations on the big win. How does it feel to clinch a spot in the EVA championships?
Wow, I mean, my whole squad, y'all, come over. We're looking forward to it. This has been one of our goals all season long, but we can't get ahead of ourselves. Coach Graves always stresses taking it one day at a time, and that's what we're going to do, right?
Well, yeah. Congratulations, everybody. Thank you. Have a good night. Go celebrate, boys.
Alright guys, give me like 15 minutes because I have to take my dogs out. Alright guys, I'm back, but I'm not going to end the stream because I want to get into the NBA draft.
Seems like just yesterday I was trying to convince you to come to Europe. Now here we are, about to play Istanbul for the EBA Championship.
Austin, you keep popping up on me, and you realize I almost fired you for less, right?
Yeah, I was there. I remember.
All right, but I mean, I guess you kind of knew what you were doing.
Well, it only worked because you have what it takes. No, seriously, you earned everything you're about to get, MP. And if you take home this chip, you're gonna get a lot more.
Win. But right now I need to know what the NBA draft is looking like.
There's been some upward movement, you know, nothing too drastic. But if you put on a legendary performance in this tournament, who knows? You might get yourself in the first round, bro.
Things are really moving fast, huh?
They are. Yeah, this is a crazy time in life for NBA prospects. So much is up in the air and things change drastically.
Not if you're an NBA kid. I feel like half the league has a dad who went pro. Sometimes I wish I had those advantages, man.
Yeah, but then you wouldn't be you. Plus, there's plenty of NBA kids who don't get a whiff of the pros. I mean, genes only take you so far.
Gotta earn it at this level, right?
That's right. And look at it this way. Coming from Vermont, growing up around that diner, that gave you a work ethic and put a chip on your shoulder that'll take you as far as you'll let it.
Sky's the limit.
Truly is. But first, you got to take down Istanbul basketball. And you only got one shot to do it. Single elimination.
Come on, Austin. You know that's what I live for? That kind of thing excites me.
Okay, so you're not nervous?
Nah. You train hard so the game is easy. Pierre told me that on my first day of practice, and I think he's right. There's nothing that can happen in this game that I haven't already put myself through 10 times over on a random Wednesday. Look, I'm ready, and I promise you we're gonna win. You want some water?
Please.
Ali, as a two-time EBA MVP, what advice would you give your team before the championship game?
We know what we need to do to beat FC Baskets. I don't have to say nothing.
What do you expect from your opponent?
They got hot at the right time. But we have the best players in the tournament, the most experience. Strongest will win. I expect them to lose.
Man, Ali, you have surprised me, man. I thought you'd be bigger, stronger, scarier.
Tomorrow, you will see how strong I am.
MP,
Yeah.
MP, how are you feeling ahead of this championship game?
We feel excited at the moment, and we're so focused right now. This is a tremendous opportunity to bring home the EBA title to Paris. And I know a lot of guys on my team have worked their entire careers for this very moment. So I'm just hoping I can play a big role in making everyone's dream come true.
So, do you have any thoughts on your opponents, Istanbul basketball?
Look, I'm not gonna hold you. They're one of the best club teams in Europe. Have been for some time now. We're gonna have to scrap and claw every possession if we're gonna pull this one out. But we've got a great team too, and I know we've got what it takes to win this one.
MP.
Thank you.
MP.
You're welcome.
MP.
And a distant view of the skyline of Rome, Italy, our site for tonight's action. Good evening, everyone. What an exciting night. It's the EBA championship between Paris FC and Istanbul basketball. I'm Blake Suniga, along with Tim Swartz and Brian Beneficemi. It's winner take all here, and the kings of Europe will be crowned tonight.
We can't wait. We likely have a contender. It's a powerhouse Istanbul team on one side, but we have the surprise team, Paris FC, surpassing all expectations this year on the other side.
And now Paris is just one win away from immortality. They've been led all tournament by MP.
And Istanbul has leaned on Guvan during their run to the finals. Both MP and Guvan have been the stars of this tournament, and one of them will have a dream finish when it's all said and done.
What a backdrop we have here in Rome for this incredible matchup in the EBA Championship. So much on the line tonight. No matter who starts the break, he's usually the one who finishes it.
Yeah, I just love watching him just attack the rim at full speed like that.
Yeah, get him in the dunk contest.
Now here's Toprak. 6 on the shot clock. Off target from three-point range. And after the horn sounds, one of these teams will be crowned the kings of Europe.
And what a journey it has been for MP with this team. But they have some stiff competition on their hands with Guvan and a very tough Istanbul team.
And so much drama hanging in every possession here of a winner-take-all title game.
And that's part of the magic of the EBA Championship. It's not a 7-game series. You only get one shot at this. Anybody can be the hero today.
Not much time needed for Guvan. He is a big-time scorer.
And here's MP from the arc. Toprak grabs the miss. Here's Guvan. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
Very well done. Confident and composed as always.
Pass to MP. Inside. And stolen by Kaya. And a 3-on-3 fast break. Takes a step back from 13. And again, it's Istanbul.
And what a move to lose his man. Getting his defender on his heels and then taking care of the rest with ease. Many are wondering what the future holds for MP after this title game. A lot of options for him with the way he's shown out this year.
And whether he stays here in Europe or if he returns home to the States, nobody can be sure. But what is clear is that he's upped his profile as a player and is now a wanted prospect.
Now here's Elic. MP. That shot is good on the assist by Elic.
Relentless inside effort from MP. He was committed to getting that to go.
Pass to Guvan. And here's Toprak. Here's Guvan. This one for 3. That one's all good. He's now 3 for 5 from the field.
Well, there was certainly no doubt in Guvan's mind that that one was going in. He knows just how good he is.
Here's Dumont for 3. Istanbul basketball with the rebound. And what a journey it's been for MP with this team. I mean, over the season, he's earned the respect of the vets.
And it's not just the vets on his team, but around Europe, the other vets, they're taking notice as well. And that says something about MP. He doesn't get too ahead of himself, allowed himself to be taught, be coachable, and now he's a force.
Now here's Guvan. He has 7. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot.
Looking to get his. Ali Deniz Guvan is just a superstar. The guy on this Istanbul team.
And MP gets it to go. Istanbul trailing. Ganesh sets the screen. Pass to Toprak. Gets it to go from downtown.
Spreading out the floor. You want that in a swingman like Toprak.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one. Istanbul basketball ahead. Up by 2. And don't go away, as we'll be Welcome back to the Eternal City, Rome. It's both teams making substitutions here. Now called Paris. And we played through the first minute here in the second. Well, we've seen the development of Turkish basketball over the last few decades, and Istanbul is a big part of that.
Turkey, really one of the stronger teams in international play, along with the talent that's gone on to the NBA. A lot of their success is from the players Istanbul has produced.
Here's Idamish. Looking for his first basket still in this one. And here's Ahern behind the arc. Rebounded by Kaya. Istanbul with the lead. Here's Korkmaz. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
The defenders didn't really even get a sniff of him on that move to the cylinder.
MP outside. Shot is good off the back rim and in.
Well, once MP gets going, it's like an avalanche. Just get out of the way, let him take over.
Pass to Kaya. With some arc. To the right side. Here's Korkmaz. Over Portier. And that one's good. Korkmaz.
Got himself into real good position there. Can't pass that shot up.
MP on the wing. The three. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Shooting with no hesitation. You just have to admire MP's confidence in firing off the catch.
Lays it up and banks it in. Paris trailing. Takes the three. Yes, and a nice assist from Elich.
Well, three-pointer has to be his best friend today, no question.
It has been today, anyway. Most of his points have been courtesy of the deep ball.
Three-pointer is a nice friend to have.
Istanbul with the ball. And there's a foul called on MP. That is his first foul of the game. And Istanbul making a change here. Pass to Korkmaz. They set the screen. Back to Toprak. Over Ahern. And Toprak gets it to go. And in this second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. And here's MP from the arc. Another three for Paris.
As MP continues to develop, he just becomes more consistent from deep.
Kaya outside. And another one for Istanbul.
And that assist got a little nod from his teammate after the basket.
MP outside. From downtown. It's rebounded by Istanbul. Here's Korkmaz. He's got 7. Outside Toprak. Kaya. Over Zadirko. To the wing on the left. Pass to Korkmaz. The second chance effort. Ahern with the rebound. And it's Paris with the ball. Here's MP for 3. Kept alive. Jacks up a 3. Sinks the three-pointer.
His stroke has been dead on. Inside, outside, wherever. The shots are just falling for him.
Kaya outside. From the arc. Kaya with another miss. And so it's a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Istanbul basketball ahead. They lead by a bucket. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway. Thanks for joining us on 2K Sports as the second half of this EBA championship game gets underway. One of the things you always love about the EBA championship, you get some contrasting styles between the club teams of different countries.
And there are players from all over the world on these rosters, but each club has their own identity, and it's been fun to watch them clash.
MP outside. Drains the three-pointer.
There is no way, and I mean left wide open like that.
Outside Gouvon. Toprak. And he can't answer back the three-pointer offline. And here's MP from the arc. Another three for Paris.
This has been a thriller. You can't say enough about the way these teams have battled each other.
All signs point to this thing going all the way down to the wire. I'd be shocked if it ended any other way, Tim.
I'd certainly take that, Brian.
Gouvon for three. With that miss, he's now 4 for 7 from the floor. And they have certainly been looking locked in offensively.
They sure have, staying aggressive and playing in control.
And here's MP from the arc. Istanbul basketball with the rebound.
With his size, you have to love the way Anil Ganesh moves around the court. Everything is so deliberate with his footwork.
Well, like so many other Turkish bigs, Ganesh is as skilled as they come. He's got great vision, and he can create some space with the bounce if he needs to.
Pass to Zadirko. Now here's Ahern. Fires from deep, and that's good. MP for three.
It has been a three-point barrage for them since halftime.
Yeah, I don't know if it's been by design or by accident, but either way, it's been impressive.
Maybe the coach just went up to the locker room chalkboard and put a number 3 out there. He is a beast on the boards, fellas.
And you know when he gets those second chance opportunities, he's not going to waste them.
He savors those second chance opportunities.
Oh, he definitely does. And with him, you know it's always going to be a powerhouse finish. We know that for sure.
Istanbul trailing. Outside Gouvon. And Ganesh for three. Kept alive by Istanbul. Five to shoot. From deep Toprak. And it's MP with the rebound.
Some of the shots he's taken have been head scratchers. He's out there playing like it's a game of horse.
And Paris, another triple.
And I love MP's shot selection. Just keeping things simple and taking what the defense is giving him.
Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone now. Ball from outside. That missed basket takes him to 4 for 8 from the floor. And in this EBA championship game, MP has been the one to lead the way for this team.
Well, Gouvon might have the experience, but right now MP is the best player on the floor. The way he's taken over offensively, it's been incredible.
Now here's Gouvon. He's got 9. Outside Toprak. No good that time either for Istanbul. Paris with the lead. Take out to Demal. For three. MP. Zadirko. Nice work on the boards. Paying off with the basket.
Well, defensively, you've got to get a body on Zadirko and box him out. He's a very large dude out there.
To the inside. And he takes it in for the layup off the very nice feed.
The second he got around the pick and shook his man, it was straight to the bucket for the easy deuce. Very well done.
3 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. MP, it's good. Now Gouvon. For three. Aya. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Paris FC basket ahead. They lead by 12. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter of action. Welcome back. Only one quarter left. Both teams changing it up here. Now called Paris. And that's Istanbul's ball as it goes out of bounds and a key possession. Long range from the inbound. Ahern with the rebound. Pass to Illich. MP. The shot is good on the assist by Elich.
They built this lead through plays exactly like that. He's easily been their most consistent performer.
No question about it. He's hit everything he's looked at.
Just give him any bit of space and it's automatic tonight.
And it's in. And Tolga Yilmaz, the Istanbul wing, he's really shown some great development over the last few seasons.
Kept waiting on Yilmaz to figure it out. Then about halfway through last year, it happened. He's been an absolute stud since then, and a huge part of Istanbul's success.
And Istanbul basketball with possession here. Lets it go from the wing, and another one for Istanbul.
He's done a ton to help this team, but he needs to do even more if they're going to have a chance to come back.
There's the three. It's rebounded by Istanbul. Outside Toprak. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Good call there. His feet were moving when he set the screen.
And he sort of lowered his shoulder into him, too. Those ones hurt, and they were going to get him there one way or the other.
Absolutely. Good call by the ref.
Here's MP for three. And Tuna pulls it down. And here's Istanbul. Pass to Aydemish. And he uses both hands to jam it in.
And he isn't the biggest power forward, but his ability to rise up evens things out.
MP outside. Puts up a three. The Sewer misses. Here's Tuna. Soft touch off the glass.
One of the reasons they're trailing is because we haven't seen enough of that. He needs to become a bigger part of their offense.
Here's MP for three. Good on the three-point shot.
Man, this fourth quarter has been tremendous, really, for them from three-point range.
Yeah, a ton of their points coming from long range here. What a barrage.
And what a time to hit the threes.
There's a screen. Lets the three fly. Aydemish can't get it to go.
You can just tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Boy, I mean, he's just shaking his head after that miss.
Lets it go from 11, and that one hits back iron. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
Second Jackson and foul.
They're enjoying a commanding lead.
And you know the best part? It gives them an opportunity to give their starters a rest.
Yeah, they might not have to come back in. And Harris, another triple.
What a competitor. He's been looking for his shot all game long. He shouldered almost the entire load for them offensively.
Outside Bouvon. Fades away. That one doesn't drop. MP outside. Fires the three. Time runs out, and it's Paris FC Basket who will be crowned as the EBA champions. What an unlikely run it's been for them, and they finish off what they started.
Hey, Boggy, we're the EBA champions now, baby. Yes.
This is good.
I think he likes you now. Hey, maybe. Look it, when me and Boggy started off, we had our problems, but that guy is one of a kind.
Actually, he has a twin. Technically, there are two of him.
What?
Yeah.
I gotta meet that guy. Unbelievable work, MP!
I haven't seen this much talent at this young age since
Nas put out Omatic. Hey, I actually like that one. Hey, when you get to the NBA, put in a good word for me, okay?
I got you, Coach. But hey, these guys are gonna miss you.
I know, and I shouldn't be saying that, but I'm kidding. I'm totally kidding.
I'm not kidding. I'm not kidding.
Let's go! We the champs, baby! Let's go! Let's go!
I have no idea why it's taking so long.